losing my mind.
Welcome back to another episode, Change Tomorrow Today, the hottest podcast on the planet.
Oh, yeah. Why are you laughing, Vic?
Nothing. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
We're doing
How you
great.
been?
We've been doing good. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good.
Man, your beard looking magnificent, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Got to keep it
Hey,
pristine.
we need some of that beer oil money, man. You know, holla at the plug. Shit. This is 300 right here.
Yeah, y'all get at me. The
Yeah.
beard companies, get at me.
You gotta get at us,
Teams
man.
Hanley, get at me, man.
Don't know who that is, but yes, we need that. We do that. What about you, Vic? What you need?
I don't need a damn thing. I am doing well, blessed, highly favored.
Highly
Thank you,
favored.
Jesus.
What we talking
Thank you,
about?
Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. Life has been lifing, so got to keep pushing.
Yes, Lord. We have a very interesting topic today. This is in reference to P. Diddy, but not directly.
Okay.
Like I said, because we don't have a dog in the fight,
Right.
right? And we're not trying to determine whether somebody's guilty or innocent.
Okay.
Right.
But what we do want to talk about is why is it that black people love to see other black people fall? Like what I mean by that is you'll build somebody up, right? You'll root for them as they're grinding and coming up. You're happy and you're like, oh, I like this person. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And in a minute they reach a certain heights in their career, a certain amount of money, and they start showing it and start becoming cocky, and you really want to see them fall. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like you almost like, you applauding the downfall. Like, yeah, bring him down. He shouldn't be up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we like that? To me, that's self-hate.
Yeah, well, that all comes with jealousy, man. You're on top. Some people would never get to that level or whatever. So all they know how to do is hate on someone that's having it their way.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I never look at it like you might never get there yourself, because anything can happen anytime. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You can go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. It all depends on what God has for you, right?
Right,
And how hard you go.
Right, I feel that. But the reason why I'm saying that, because if you have jealousy in your heart, you will never get there.
Boom.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You ain't gonna never
Yeah.
get there.
You ain't gonna never
That
get there.
I agree.
Right.
That I agree.
Right.
But when you watching people like celebrate the way they celebrating and how happy they are, it really bothers. It's bothersome, because it's like one day you may be in that position,
Yeah.
right? Or your kids,
You would want to be at least.
or your grandkids may reach that height. So would you want people to celebrate in the same way if your kids was in that situation? Like, and we're not knowing the situation. We're not
Right.
knowing, because all we seen, because honestly, bro, I don't trust anything them people tell me.
Yeah, the media.
I ain't talking about the media. I'm talking about them people.
Right.
Forget the media. The media is part, but I'm
man.
talking about them people. Them
Right.
people,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, with the suits and the ties and
Right.
shit. They come to your house and they tell you, you under. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
I don't
I
trust
got
none of
it.
them people tell me,
Right.
because I already know how the game go. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me, you a woman, I invite you to my house. I say, hey Vic, come to my house. You come to my house. You come to my house. I make a pass at you, right? And you turn it down. You say, no, right? You leave. Why would you be coming back to my house for 10, 20, 30 years, coming to my parties if I'm forcing you to do anything? Why would you want to be in my vicinity? Wouldn't you just stay away from me? And this has nothing to do with Diddy. I'm just asking.
I mean, I feel like that's a common sense type of question. But because our topic is Diddy, the problem with that scenario is we don't know the particulars in
No, we're not doing
those
particulars.
individuals.
We're not doing particulars. We're doing just the question.
I get
If
it, but
I-
what I'm saying is that question. So that's like a common sense question, right? If and it's not necessarily male or female. That's anybody.
Yeah.
If I'm around someone that does something that I don't particularly care for, why would I then
Keep going
revisit
back 20, 10, 20, 30
right?
years.
So it's like almost like a common sense question.
So what's your
But
answer?
it's literally, you asked me, it's a common sense question. I gave you the answer already. Why would I? Doesn't make any sense.
There
But
you
what
go.
I'm saying is so I think I told y'all this before. It's difficult when we come on here to be trying to be very vague. No, if the topic is, if we're talking about the Diddy situation and his downfall and whether or not people are preying on it and how people are taking it, we have to not. It's nothing vague about it.
Right.
So when it comes to Diddy and what's going on with Diddy in the media, although we don't have a dog in the fight, you don't know what's true, you don't know what happened. We can only go off of what we've seen. We can only go off what we hear, right? So if I'm only going off of what I've seen, I haven't seen anything that says that any one person in particular had that experience and then revisited.
Right.
I have seen where these people are coming out saying that was their experience and they reported it. That's two different things. That's not saying that they revisited and went back around him. That's just to say, hey, this is what happened to me at that point in time.
Right.
Get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So do I think Diddy is guilty? That's not for me to choose. I'm not no judge or no jury. Now, how do I feel? Are we going to talk about how we feel about what's being said? Because I get what you're saying. You don't believe what the people say.
Since you don't want to be vague, you want to be
No,
blunt.
let's get
let's
to
be
it.
blunt. Fuck it. We're gonna be
Baby,
clear.
all in all, let's go.
Hey, and by the way, he's a genius. But I'm not even gonna say
But let
why.
me say this real
No,
quick.
hold on a second, brother. I'm just saying. So since she wanna be blunt. Fuck it, let's just be blunt. Now, you can't tell me this person is guilty for 20, 30 years and nothing was ever said prior to.
But that wouldn't be true.
No. I'm saying prior to him suing the liquor company.
The liquor company.
That wouldn't be true either.
It was very true.
No, it's not, because there have been people that have come out to say things prior to the liquor company situation.
In the last
they
10,
were,
20, 30 years?
Yes, they were singular
What they say?
individuals.
What were they
They
saying?
came out with their stories. They said what happened, said their experience. It's just the fact that he had that amount of power. He was
No, but I'm
able to
asking-
shut it down.
I'm asking what it,
There's
those
people that have spoken out way before saying that they had similar situations occur in his presence.
Okay.
There are people that have said this prior to him having this big blow up. It's just, again, it wasn't massive. That's how they're able to now group all these individuals up and say, hey, if you've ever had an experience with Diddy, give us a call and let us know. Because these people already came out, but there was one person this year, 5 years go by, one person. And mind you, keep in mind, this is also what we're hearing. What you guys just said. The media control, them people control everything. They control what's accessed. They control what you can hear. Trust me, if he had it his way, that Cassie thing would have never seen the light of day.
Right.
And nobody would have known anything if he had it his way. Keeping in mind, the only reason the Cassie thing went out that way is because he didn't want to pay her. So let's say it was presented to him that he needed to pay her XYZ.
I don't think that's why the Cassie thing went out.
But who had
Go ahead.
control?
It's
of the tape,
heck
though?
No, I don't think that's why the Cassie thing went. I think the Cassie thing went out because he sued the liquor company, and the liquor company
That's
has
what
way
I'm
more.
trying to say.
But I don't think it has anything to do with how you said it. You know what I'm saying? I believe, man, this is a learn to be a nigga moment, right? I don't care how much money you have, what point in your life you think you at where you untouchable. Yeah, you untouchable when it comes to other niggas, but you're not untouchable when it comes to these other people because they made you, they gave in you. It's like somebody. It's like you have a pet dog, right? You feed him. You feeding him, he's getting bigger and stronger. You feed him. You can starve him anytime you want to starve him because I'm your master. I'm feeding you. And all it is learn to be a nigga moment. And I think every time we see a black person applauding a downfall, because we're so dumb, right? We're not realizing that we're clapping for our own downfall. Because at any given time, it could happen to any of us, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could happen to your children, our grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at it like this is justice. Justice for what did he never did? Like I said, I don't give a goddamn. No disrespect about, I don't know the man.
Yeah.
But I'm speaking from a black man perspective, and I can see and understand what's taking place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
all it is it's a lynching, bro.
So while we
on top of that,
On top of
destroy
that.
him,
just to
destroy his image.
but not
So-
even to destroy him, but to teach us.
right.
So
Nigga,
I
stay
have
in
a
your
question,
place.
though.
What's up?
I have a question. So I'm not disagreeing with whether it's a lynching, public lynching, whatever the case may be. I'm not disagreeing. But are we going to at any point acknowledge the behavior? Because what I mean by that is, yes, at any point in time,
What behavior are you referring to?
Because we're not a judge and jury, we don't know what's true or not. We don't know what occurred. So, but it's a lot of damning information to be presented. And so with that, let's use what we do have, right?
Yes.
So what we do have is an actual video of him mistreating Cassie, correct?
Right.
And that was absolutely unexcusable behavior.
Of course.
Regardless of what your status is or what your position is.
Well,
so I'm not going to disagree with, hey, this may be his beating, his public lynching. But at the same time, your behavior is what gave them the ability to publicly lynch you.
Well, you got to understand something.
They didn't make him do that to
You got to
her.
understand something. It's just like when we was going to school in North Miami.
Right.
My partner was in North Miami.
Yeah.
So we was to skip school and everything.
Yeah.
But the coaches was looking out for us, changing the grades and everything. So it's kind of like the same thing with on a higher level, right?
No.
You don't. Yes, it is. Because you think this man. Okay, let's look at it. Let's say we have an organization. He's not the top man on our organization, right? He's a cop hole. You know what I'm saying? He's a lieutenant. He's not even the general. He's a lieutenant.
Right.
But everybody else on top of him with higher ranking, they're protecting him.
Right.
And who are those people with the higher rankings? They don't look like us, right? But soon as you get them in a situation where they're not comfortable with you no more, they're gonna destroy you. Yeah. Now I don't agree with what he did with Cassie. He beat her. I don't agree with no man putting his hands on a woman. Right. My favorite saying is, if I gotta beat you, then I don't need you.
Trying to tell
but
you.
let's at the same token, let's not make it seem like she's innocent in part of all of this. Because the reason why I said that is he was beating, they quote unquote, and I'm just saying he was beating his kid's mother, Kim.
And she was around.
She was around, and people that were witnesses said she used to laugh at Kim getting beat.
People that was
But
present.
when you laughing at somebody else's downfall, and this is all I'm saying, this is to everybody. When you laughing and clapping for somebody's downfall, it always comes back to you. You see what I'm saying?
tenfold.
And nobody's gonna hold you up when you falling either. So
Yeah,
I'm not saying whatever he did to her was right, because I know that's wrong. But all I'm saying is, let's not make it seem like she didn't know you had. Come on, man. If I see if I'm with a woman and she's aggressive,
Right.
and I notice that she has a temper, and she put her hands on her ex-boyfriends or whatever, what makes me think she's not gonna do the same to me?
She's gonna do the same thing to you.
So then why would I want to deal with a woman like
Right,
that?
exactly. Because that's the behavior she knows.
Now,
Right,
what
that's
I'm
she-
saying is that could very well be true. I'm not even thinking in terms
No,
of
we're just
that.
going off of what you said.
Right.
What's been
what
put
I
out
mean
there.
is that it's I don't think there's necessarily that people are just praising or happy about his downfall. There are some, because people tend to just be malicious. But I'm just saying not all. I don't feel like all. You understand? Because we don't know until the actual facts are out. We don't know. But when this type of information starts being presented, where we're talking about,
Who's presenting the information is what I'm saying.
I understand
That's
that.
my problem.
But the thing is, so those people, when you,
But the people that's presenting the information, Vic, those people are our enemies, bro. It's not like they're our friends.
but wait,
You know what I'm saying? Those people are not for us.
But you can't say that. And the reason I'm saying you
I
can't say
believe
that,
me, I can say it.
the reason I know what you're getting at, because I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying was, when someone obtains an attorney because they have been wronged, that attorney's job is to fight for that person. So when the information comes out, and like I said, this is all alleged, this is nothing that we know.
Allegations.
Right. But when you have allegations that there was sexual assault on a 9-year-old child, and I understand what they putting this out there. Until it is fully developed, we can't really pick a side. You can't.
Vic,
That could have been your
Vic,
little cousin. That could have
Vic,
been your niece, your nephew
Vic, this is
that
no-
had
this
this
is
same
no-
story.
This is no disrespect. And if there was a 9-year-old child that was wrong, believe me, I don't support nothing like that.
Of course.
But as a black man, I'm calling bullshit. And that's no disrespect to anybody, man. I don't trust them people. I'll never trust them people as a black man. Any black man or black woman that believes anything these people put out and even think it's fact, I don't give a fuck if they can prove it to be facts. It's a lie.
It's a lie. Right.
Because I know and I know they ain't shit. The reason I say that, you can go down the list and let's play this game right here. When AIDS came out, who did they magically put as the face of AIDS?
Blacks.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. And blacks.
Pedophilia.
Right.
When it became a thing, who they made become the face of
Blacks.
pedophilia? Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Rape.
All blacks.
Putting Quaaludes in women's drink. Who did they magically make a face of that? Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Yeah.
They always manage to use us as the face. Drugs. Selling drugs. Niggas don't know how to cook. What nigga you know that's a scientist in a lab that can come up with the ingredients to come up with crack?
To cook it up.
To cook it up.
Right.
What nigga you know that could take a leaf and turn it into cocaine? But supposedly everything that's negative and that's wrong, that's bad, they put it on us.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of it. And it's like when you watch niggas just clapping, and they saying, "Yeah," but dog, I'm. If he did all those things, God knows, he deserved whatever's coming.
Right.
But we shouldn't be doing that to each other, man. I watched niggas do that shit with Kanye West. When Kanye was saying the shit he was saying, niggas was happy money was taken from him. But you so dumb and so fucking stupid, you don't realize if they could do it to that nigga, they gonna do it to you. Right. You see what I'm saying? And it's really bothersome because I have children, bro. I have kids, dog, and I'm gonna have grandkids. They gonna look like me, bro. And it's gonna always be a problem. You're never gonna have any say-so. No real power, bro. It's all a figment of our imagination. This shit is fake.
Right, but let me say this though, man. Just this is my point of view. I'm not here to defend Diddy. Me personally, I think all those charges are trumped up charges or whatever. You know, to me, you know, especially as a black man coming up in America, this is just a learning. This I think every black man should learn from this, whatever Diddy is going through. Because man, let me tell you something. When them white folks, when they put you in position, they could take that shit right away from you, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying this. Us as black man, we gotta humble ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is.
Or be mindful how we move.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean when I'm saying that. You gotta be humble and be mindful how you move, because guess what? Because so you don't end up in a Diddy situation where he's going through right now or whatever. Like I said, I'm not here to defend the man. I wasn't at the parties.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
But what I would say also is that one of the deeper question is, because I know supposedly they say he has a fetish problem. And I asked myself, just with all the freak offs and stuff. So I want to ask myself, was he molested as a young child?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
did somebody do something to him?
Right. Did somebody trigger him to why he, you know what I'm saying?
Behaves the way he behaves.
That's why I gave the example. I gave the example and say, it's like, he's not top dog, bro. Right. So as remember when we did a episode and you said, it was the Michael Rubin episode. You said these young kids are coming from the ghetto, from the projects. You're not used to having anything. Right. Yeah. So when you bringing them opportunity and you putting this bag of money in front of their faces, they have no guidance, right? There's no men guiding them. So they're out here on their own, just doing whatever. You put a bag and you tell them, well, for me to give you this bag, I need you to do A, B, C. Right. A lot of these young men are not going to turn out that money because they want to stunt. Right. You know what I'm saying? So think about this. So we're blaming everything on P. Diddy, but who put that battery on his back to make him feel like it's okay? Right. Because I'm pretty sure that behavior is learned. It's not something. And I'm not trying. Like I said again, I don't have no dog in this race. Yeah. But it's not like we're not aware of the situation where these people. What's that saying? Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, hurt people hurt people. Yeah.
So who in the industry did something to him? Yeah. Right, where this is the norm. This is your part. Now you're not part of the mafia. This is how we rock, and this is the how the industry rock. You want to be top dog? This is what you got to go. This is the ritual you got to go through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through this ritual.
I feel like a better way to look at it. Well, the way that I look at it, and this is with all due respect to everyone, every race, everything. It's the poor me. And I just don't care for it.
What does a poor mean?
Like, I hear what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I mean, you could have had 20 batteries put in your back. It didn't stop the fact that you did whatever you did. It's like, I love my black men. I do. But oftentimes, it's like, it's that same sing song. I'm upset because of what the white man is doing to me. Now, I mean, it was okay a year ago. It was okay 2 years ago. So, granted, I'm not saying if something was done to him or whoever gave him the authority to do these things, whatever it is that he did do, they're wrong. They're just as wrong, if not more than him. But in the sense of taking accountability, if you did it, you did it, regardless of who put the battery in your back. Right. Regardless of who said, it's okay, I'm going to let you get a pass and I'm going to let you slide and I'm never going to tell on you and I'm going to let you. It doesn't matter because your moral compass should tell you what's right and wrong. And to go deeper into what you were just saying, when it came to the Cassie situation, before that video came out, they were saying she was lying. There was so many people saying she was lying. She looking for a cash grab. She want money. And they mentioned the same thing. Oh, well, she was around him all these years. So why did she, until the footage came out?
Let me ask you this. As a woman, if a man did all those things to you, all the things that he did to her, and that she said he did, and the things that we saw in the video clip, are you going to go for prosecution, criminal prosecution, or are you going to go for a settlement of cash? What's going to be more, as a victim, what's most important to you? Is it the money or the actual justice?
Do you know the details of that? I'm going to ask. No, because I know exactly what you're asking me.
I'm asking you a question as a woman. No. As a woman, if I was abusive towards you, right? Would you want justice served? Like, would you want me to go to jail?
Okay, so did Cassie tell you, or did Cassie say she didn't want justice?
No, we're not doing. That's not. I'm asking you.
I'm asking this you because you know how the law works.
No, you do understand that once you settle for the cash, you can no longer
prosecute. But you also
prosecute.
Understand that there's statutes of limitations. There's things that can't go past a certain amount of time. So if all I got, if I'm going with my story and all I got is hey, only thing you can get is a cash settlement, I'm gonna take the cash settlement.
I understand all that, but why wait until the statute of limitation has passed to come forward? And again, I'm not excusing nobody putting their hands on. I don't rock with that. What I'm saying is, if we're going for justice, is it about money or is it about justice? Yeah. It can't be both. Yeah. You can't have it. Right. You can't scream help.
This is comical as hell. It's comical as hell because
listen,
because
bro.
Even though you don't know the details, you're
gotta know
yes, you do. You would need to know.
I grew up in a household where my mother was getting her ass whooped every fucking time. So
you would need to know the details of why. If you do not know the why, you cannot make a statement like that.
What I'm saying to you, yes, I can.
You can't. That girl said she was in fear for her life. He would never let her leave. We literally seen it on camera. He dragging her down the fucking hall. So it's no telling at what point that fear.
So I'm fearful for my life, but yet I'm gonna fuck the trainer that you pay to train me. But I'm in fear of you doing something.
Guys, let's go one at a time.
No, man, fuck. Listen to what I'm saying though. I'm in fear of my life for you doing something.
Now you can believe that, but you can't believe nothing else.
I didn't say I didn't believe nothing else.
That's not what that as an example.
No, what I said to you was what I said to you was it's simple. It can't be money or justice. You have to pick one. So which one are we going for? Because I'm all for justice.
So you're trying to say that she basically chose the money instead of justice is what you're saying. If you're asking me that question, you're asking me because you feel as though she chose money over justice. And what I'm saying to you is, do you know the particulars of her going to court?
You brought her up as an example, right?
I did. I'm answering your question.
And I'm saying to you is, what I'm saying to you, if it's about justice, because
so you're trying to say that she didn't go for justice.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. Why would you wait for the statute of limitations?
Who said that she waited? Who said that she was trying to wait? There's people that have come forward and said she been wanting to do. He's been harassing her. He's been doing this. They have evidence of him calling the other girl 1,000 times so she could retract her statement. We don't know the details. We don't know the why.
I'm not going on details.
You are because you're saying, oh, she waited to the statute. How do you know that she waited to the statutes? How do you know that?
Because the state of California have 7 years.
I understand that. What I'm saying to you, do you know the particulars? I don't know the particulars. So I can't say, hey, all she wanted was money. I can't say that.
You want to know the particulars?
But you know them. Tell me.
Well, I read the lawyers that represented Cassie was paid by the liquor company. The actual lawyers that represented her old case where she got her 30, 40, whatever million she got. So what I'm saying to you is,
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, of course you got. You know what I'm saying, but I'm saying to you is, if I harmed you, why would you settle for the money and not the justice?
If I can't get justice, why would I not settle for the money? If I'm already past the point of getting justice and I have the opportunity to get money for you doing something to me that caused me mental harm, why would I not?
So the money is
the money doesn't take away what you did. But if I don't have the option of justice, if that option is so because the option of justice is out the window, I should also throw the money out the window. Do you hear what you're saying?
So you're okay with taking the money from your abuser, taking the money.
So she shouldn't,
but not the justice.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm asking because the reason why I'm confused is I don't understand how does that help you mentally or to.
No one said that it did. What you're saying is, but you're saying something that you don't have all the facts on. So you're saying
none of us have the facts.
But you're still the way that you're speaking. You're saying basically she took the money as opposed to getting justice. What I'm saying is, how do you know that she was?
My response was a direct.
That she was able to get justice.
My response was a direct answer to what you were saying about Cassie, and all I was saying is, if this is all about justice, because you were talking about justice, then why are we suing for money?
Because
right?
if somebody, that's supposed to, I'm gonna get the justice, I'm gonna get
because if somebody does something to harm me,
you want justice.
I want justice. I don't want your money. I want you to pay for what you did to me.
And I don't think Cassie cared about if she left him how long ago, got married, had kids. It wasn't about money for her. It wasn't about money. So again, like I said, if her statute of limitations passed, we don't know the detail. I don't know, but it doesn't look like she was trying to haunt him for no money. She wanted to fuck out. She got out. She got married.
Was out a long time
she
ago.
got out. She got married. She had kids. She never brought that man's name up. She never addressed any. It's not like she's been attacking him for years. She never said anything to him.
But let me say this though. Yeah, she got married. She had kids, but also she had a lifestyle.
I understand that.
She had a lifestyle.
But she wasn't. The thing is though, throughout these years prior to this case, prior to her bringing all this to the light, have we seen anything or heard anything? Did she make a big to-do about anything that went on at these homes, these parties, these anythings? No one knew anything.
Of course. But
she wasn't making a fuss.
Right. But my point of view, me personally, I think Cassie's husband put a battery in her back to sue Diddy.
He might have.
That's just my POV, man.
He
you know
might
what I'm
have.
saying? I think, Buddy put that bug in the ear and just said, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take him to the cleaners because, of course, she had a certain lifestyle.
So,
or whatever.
and you guys keep basing it off of lifestyle. As a woman, again, if she's a woman, she's been harmed in whatever these ways, and she's been abused and all of this stuff or whatever. Maybe she didn't have the strength to fight back. Maybe she didn't have the. Maybe all she wanted to do was get away. And then somebody gave her the idea, like, hey, no, don't let this bastard get away with X, Y, and Z. Again, like I said, I don't think it was not, I'm gonna not call it a money grab, only because if that's the case, it would have occurred way earlier. She was not trying to have anything to do with this man at all. And once she came out with this, again, everybody was calling her a liar. There was no proof. They never seen it. Everybody called her a liar. Just so happens after the footage came out at the hotel, now people's memories start to come back. And I remember I was in the car with her and he did. I remember. But before that, nobody remembered nothing. She was a liar and that was it.
Right. Yeah, I get you. But me, just from my POV, if I'm getting abused, I want justice. I don't even want the money. I want justice.
I don't think I think her justice was her getting away. Right. Her justice was, I just don't want to be in this situation anymore, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like I said, you never know. I mean, statute of limitations passed, and this is where we are. I don't know. I don't know the details to even speak to that. But she never came across as someone that's trying to have some sort of money grab with him. All these different business ventures he had, and she started seeing this money add up. Oh, he got this business, that business. He's building more and more and more. She never came out and tried to take anything from him.
Go ahead, brother. Why you quiet, man?
I will say this, man. I think niggas take freedom for granted, and I think we don't realize how far we've come to be where we're at today. And I think we don't realize the reason we're at where we're at today is because we stuck together. And I'm not telling nobody to pick a side or whatever. Right. I'm just saying we need to learn to support one another and not celebrate each other's downfall. Like I said, again, I don't know what the brother did. I wasn't there. As a black man, all I'm saying is this shit is disgusting, bro. And it's nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a public lynching. And we're over here acting like we don't understand what's taking place. But I'm going to say this to you niggas, man. Y'all will understand when your children is in that situation. Because one thing about it, you never laugh at nobody when they falling, right? Because karma's a mother.
It could be you tomorrow.
It may not be you, but it's going to be somebody that you love. And it might be your children, your grandchildren. You got to be merciful, bro. You at least wait to see what took place. And even when you see what take place, you still can't believe it, man. You know what I'm saying? You still can't. I don't trust nothing them people tell me, dog.
Yeah, the media.
I can't. Yeah. No, I'm talking about higher than that.
Yeah,
I don't trust nothing them people say. Nothing them people. I would never trust them people, bro. Because them people ain't nothing but dirty snakes, man.
And they make laws as they go.
As they go, they change the rules to the game and to benefit them, and they just play the game.
Matter of fact, I saw a post, man, when they was talking about Diddy bought 1,000 bottles of oil. To me, that's not a crime. If that's what, if that's his prerogative, that's his prerogative.
And again,
that shit ain't a crime.
If you're a grown woman,
You know
you're a
what I'm
grown man, you go into these freak offs. And you willingly getting if you a man getting your back blown, ain't nobody forcing you to do that, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Own it. Say, yo, this is what I love to do, and I'm down with it.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I'm bisexual. If you a woman, you know what I'm saying, you getting passed around like a baton and you into that, say, yo, this is what I love. It turns me on. And my husband is okay watching me getting blown up. Because a lot of people are into that freaky dicky shit. We acting like it's like, oh my God, yeah, he's guilty. How you guilty for oil? How you guilty for having sex? How you gonna tell me I'm trafficking because I'm flying a freak in town for me to blast off?
That means every man is guilty.
Every man, bro.
Yeah.
And we keep playing these games with these people like, oh yeah, he's guilty. Oh yeah. Come on, man, stop that, bro. This shit is nasty, man.
Yeah.
It's nasty because we're adults. If you're 21, I don't even count 18. If you're 21, bro, and you was flying in, you were doing what you
come in willingly too. Right. To me, my definition of sex trafficking
is forced. You're forcing somebody.
Like,
you forced
put a gun
to
to their
come
head,
here. We're gonna
you
go
put them in a container and you transport.
That's
them.
what that
Right.
is, bro.
But if a man is sending you a plane ticket to come to him, man, come on, that ain't no sex trafficking.
This is nasty. This is
I'm
dangerous
sorry
for
about
us
that,
as a people. This is very dangerous, man. And this is gonna draw a wedge between us even more because you got people that's gonna be, I'm on this side.
Yeah.
It's not about a side.
Sorry, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We not like I say for me, I ain't picking no side.
Right,
All I'm saying is, bro, we have to be realistic when it comes to this shit here, man. This is a public lynching, bro. Because whether he was doing these so how you get away for 30 years doing these things without somebody protecting you?
Yeah.
Somebody with power.
He's in his 50s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
50, I think it was 50, he's 55, something like that.
55.
Something like that.
Yeah,
So who been protecting you? If you've been doing all these things, who's been protecting you all these years? And if you're such an evil person and all these young kids, that's men now, you blasted them off with baby oil while they're around you dancing and smiling with you, putting their arms around you. What is going on in Hollywood that we don't know about?
That's right. Yeah, man.
And do we really want to know about it? Because certain things I don't really want to know about. That's their problem.
Yeah.
But don't make it seem like, don't put a black face into everything that's negative and expect a nigga to just run with it. Because I'm not a kid. I'm a grown man. And I'm a man with logic. You're not going to play with me.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. Because when Epstein, Weinstein, Feinstein, whatever you want to call Steen, when they was blasting off doing their thing, it was really quiet.
Yes,
it was hush puppy.
Yeah, man.
I still ain't see the list. The list is just here's the name of but ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened, man.
What's my man name? Weinstein. He got found guilty 6 months later. Everything, the verdict.
They overturned.
So what happened?
Yeah.
And you had actress saying this man made me do this to get this role. This man forced me, but he's free. So what's the difference?
Yeah. Yeah, there ain't no damn difference.
Explain it to me, dog. Like I really don't play with. Like we playing a dangerous game, and we keep letting these people play with us like we dumb, and we keep fucking up. We gonna keep fucking up because I got kids, bro. You got kids. We all got kids. This is about our kids, and they gonna do the same thing with our kids. We don't have no real power, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter how much you have, you still a nigga. It's never enough, bro. You never.
Yeah. This is a perfect example for us, brothers. It's a perfect example to be mindful on how you're moving out here. Be mindful with the people you're dealing with. The men you dealing with, if you bisexual, the women you dealing with, because I'm telling you, man, you could come down crashing real fast, man, real fast. That's it. All it takes is one incident, and you done. You cooked. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that's protecting you, guess what? They're gonna turn the blind eye, or whatever. Because I remember Diddy used to be around. He used to be around a lot of prominent moguls, and I haven't seen yet any of these moguls.
One person.
It's one particular individual. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name. He doesn't look like us, but this one particular mogul that used to always be around the Diddy parties, but this guy is yet to come out to defend Diddy.
None of them are.
And I find that to be like
None
crazy,
of
man.
them are gonna defend him because it's a public lynching.
Yeah, it's a
and
public
if you get
lynching,
involved, you're going down too.
Yeah.
because they all got dirt. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, I sometimes
What's the solution? Give the people the solution.
solution ain't, man.
Let's give them a solution.
You said solution?
Yeah. What's the solution with this?
Well, this is the solution. The same thing that got us free from slavery is the same thing we need to go back to, being together. as one, as a whole. If one thing affects us, one of us, it affects us all. Because that's the game they're playing. They play divide and conquer. And we keep playing the game along with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They put the sisters against the brothers against the women, and it just keep going. This is bullshit. I'm tired of it, bro. Like we're one people. Like we're not.
Right.
Well, that's our show for today. We're gonna stay tuned. We're gonna keep watching what's going on with Diddy, just like you guys. And you
You niggas make it difficult to be black, man. To love to be black. I'm gonna say that. That's my last word. Boy, you sell out niggas make it real hard for a nigga to want to be happy to be black. And I love this thing right here. You know what I'm saying? But y'all make it disgusting, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Saying fuck y'all niggas.
Like we always say, like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the like button.
Dang, niggas.
Peace.